And welcome back. Inner City Scholarship Fund is seeking to provide tuition to students from low-income families who wish to attend an inner city Catholic school within the Archdiocese of New York. Now, Inner City Scholarship Fund recently raised $2.5 million from supporters at the 50th anniversary celebration. Joining us now to share more details is the Executive Director of Inner City Scholarship Fund. We welcome back Susan George to the show. And Susan, glad to have you back, and congratulations.
Thanks, Darren. It's nice to be invited back. Thank you.
Well, of course, we got to bring it back. You had the great results. You had a great fundraiser, and it took place on September the 23rd. And did it meet your expectations?
Oh, it did. We typically have a fundraising event every year in December, and we decided this year to step away from tradition. So that was a 50-year tradition. We stepped away. We did the event in September. We actually did it in the Bronx at Wave Hill, which you know is a beautiful venue. And we had a really terrific celebration evening it was a great evening just to celebrate our 50 years. And, I'm sure you know, and your viewers know that not every charity makes it 50 years. So it's something we're very proud of. And it gave us time to reflect back on our founders and the vision for this organization and how we have really kept the vision alive, and again, something that my team is proud of, the Cardinal's proud of, and certainly our donors are just really the rock of this organization, not to mention the amazing administrators and principals of our schools and teachers and the families. But none of that would happen without our real loyal donor base.
Yeah. Show me a little bit about the exposure aspect, because when you have kids who come from low-income families, and they have the opportunity to go to a Catholic school and a school within the diocese and not to have to worry about tuition. I can tell you, I think I told you before, I've been a direct recipient in my own life and the difference that it's made. But talk about what you feel the impact is for students who actually, and families who have this opportunity.
Well, I think for a family, you want to choose the best school for your child, right? A parent, you have young children, you say, okay, now they have to go to school, and the school in the neighborhood that you live in just might not be your choice, right? For many reasons. And to know that you have the option of a Catholic school in your neighborhood, and if that's what you want for your child, and you go in and you say, this is where I feel my child should go to school, but I can't afford the tuition. It's really nice. It's really nice to know that our organization can make that dream a reality for a family. And our families are so appreciative, as you know, Darren, and grateful. And I really think that we do our best to make every child who wants to go to a Catholic school to make that a reality.
Yeah. I know it's a really competitive process, but share with us about just whittling down and getting down to those persons that you're going to award scholarships to. How many applicants do you get versus how many scholarships are you able to award?
Well, you know what, we actually try to manage the expectations. We don't want to put parents on a waiting list that we're never going to get to. So I would say every year we probably have about 300 applications in our sponsorship program, and we try to award every one of those. And how we identify them, Darren, we have two programs for elementary schools, which I'll speak specifically to right now. Mm-hmm. Actually, there's three, but one is the Be a Student Friend program. You have to be in our school, and the principal will nominate you. So this is a student who has a sponsor who they write to the sponsor, they know the sponsor, they have to be in good academic standing. And usually it's a family that's committed to Catholic education, and the parents are paying the tuition, and then a sibling comes along and the tuition becomes unaffordable, or there's a change in a job situation or a home situation, and we will take the student and we stay with that student until the day they graduate. And they have to get a letter of recommendation from their principal, and they have to be in academic good standing. And that's one program. Then we have another program called the Children's Scholarship Fund, where we partner with a third-party organization that administers it. And that's any child who's in a public school or coming to a Catholic school for the first time. They're eligible. They go to the Children's Scholarship Fund website, and we take all new students. And once you're in, that goes K-8. And then our organization takes them through high school. And that's a sliding scale. So based on the family income, we give them a scholarship award. And then the Archdiocese of New York also offers a lot of financial aid. So the message, Daren, is any family who wants to come needs to reach out, because we will do our best to help you make it possible. And we're very hands-on with families. If we say your award is $2,000 and a family comes back and says, you know what, I'm trying to make that work, but we're struggling, we do our best to give them more. So the message is, don't be put off by the tuition, because yes, we have to charge tuition. We don't get any state dollars. We don't get any federal dollars. We have to pay our teachers. We have to pay health insurance. We have to pay building costs. So we must charge tuition, but our organization does our absolute best to make that tuition affordable for families.
Well,
So,
Susan, before we go, I just want to get the opportunity for someone who wants to apply. What is the application deadline now?
so our applications for this current year are closed. However, a family should go to innercityscholarshipfund.org and reach out to us, because again, if a family is just hearing this for the first time, we want to know who you are. Even if we can't help them this year, we get them on the list for next year. Our application process opens in February for all schools. Some of them open a little bit earlier. So yes, we have deadlines, that is true, but we're also willing to work with any family. So if you're watching this interview and you say, you know what, I'm not happy with my child's current school situation, and I want to go look at the neighborhood Catholic school, reach out to us and say, I saw Susan George on Daren's interview and I'm reaching out.
It might help out a little bit, right?
Exactly.
Well,
We're here for you. We are very, very family friendly.
well, Susan, thank you. And congratulations. I mean, $50 million, that's a great amount of money to be able to raise and help students to be able to make it into school. Thanks again. And congratulations to you.
We're always happy to come on and send families our way, Daren. Thank you.
All righty. Thank
you.
you.
Have a great day.
You
Take
too
care.
now.
Bye-bye.
All righty. Now, if you want more information, what we want you to do is visit the website at innercityscholarshipfund.org. Follow them on Instagram at Inner City Scholarship Fund NYC.